Hello guys, welcome to Manageable Life Abroad channel. On this channel, we discuss three things: scholarship opportunities, international conferences, and international jobs. If any of this interests you, you have nothing to lose, absolutely. Okay, all you have to do is to consider subscribing to this channel, hit down the bell notification so that when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Okay, at the time of recording this video, I am a master's student studying at Carnegie Mellon University within the US. Okay, so if you are applying for the Turkiye Burslari scholarship, I want us to look at three things quickly. This is one of the shortest video I'm going to create, or maybe I have created so far in my YouTube channel, and it's one of the most important videos as well when it comes to the Turkiye Burslari scholarship. First of all, I want us to look at the minimum admission requirement, okay, in order for you to be considered for the scholarship. We have age criteria and academic criteria. The age criteria, what I want to say is that if you know you are above 30 and you want to go in for masters, please don't take chances. I beg you, my good friend, don't take chances. You are my subscriber and I would want you to win this scholarship. I want people to come back to this channel and say thank you for the guidance. So please don't waste your time. Don't waste your precious time. Use that time to apply for other opportunities. If you are undergraduate, the same thing. If you are above 21 or you are 21 by the time you are applying, okay, or by the time they release results, please don't waste your time. The same for PhD, all the categories. That's the first thing. Second, let's go to academics. If you know you don't meet the minimum academic requirements, like for master's students, you need to have 75 CGPA. Okay, if you don't meet that, if you don't know how to calculate that, I have done videos on that. You may want to check. Okay, where the video I did, the do's and don'ts of the scholarship, it will help you greatly. Okay, so this is a very short one, so I wouldn't want to delve into that. If you know you don't meet the criteria, that's academic criteria, please don't waste your time. I beg you, please don't waste your time. Okay, and the other one now I want us to look at, which of course is more like um the title of this video, which is your letter of intent and your research proposal. Okay, now your letter of intent, there's nothing like a generic letter. Some people have not even looked at the letter of intent, what is in the letter of intent, and they are sending me questions. I want you to help me write the letter of intent. Okay, so what I want to say now, if you look at the application, within the application portal, you find out that the letter of intent is asking you for three things. The first one is for you to explain your academic and social experience. The second one, why you want to study in Turkey. And the last one will be your career goals. Now, let's discuss these three things. Or before that, let me just tell you, this is a letter. And you have to address this. Okay, you need to address the letter. You have your own address where you live and your date. Then address to the addressee. Okay, it means that if you're writing it to the Turkiye Burslari Scholarship Government or the Turkiye Burslari Scholarship Committee, put them there and write dear sir or madam or dear all. Then you need to have, the letter needs to have heading. Okay, a letter of intent for the Turkiye Burslari Scholarship 2024-2025 academic year. Then you can open your letter with an introduction. Every letter has an introduction. Okay, I'm expressing my interest to apply for the Turkiye Burslari scholarship, blah blah blah, to pursue my master's degree in this. Or with a deep sense of commitment and responsibility, I would like to express my interest for the Turkiye Burslari government scholarship, blah 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 blah. Okay, now you start writing the body of the letter, answering those questions or those things the letter is asking you to write about. The first one, your academic and social experience. Your academic experience, first, some of the things you should put in your academic experience: the type of degree, okay, that you've obtained, from which university, how many years, what are some of the relevant courses. If you have a project, include that, the topic, and what are some of the things you've learned in that project, okay, and how important it is to the field you want to study. Now, within the same paragraph, okay, the next thing you want to talk about is your social experience. Your social experience here does not only mean you need to put in whatever social club you have been to. Put things that are very much important to your profession. Okay. For me, in my own case, during my own time, because I'm a civil engineer and I've been part of some professional affiliation like the Sierra Leone Institute of Engineers, that one I indicated there. And the other one was Engineers for Change, Sierra Leone. And I have other affiliations. Okay. So whatever social experience you put, make sure it aligns with your the subject you want to study, your profession. Okay. Now the next thing is the reason why you have decided to study in Turkey. Please personalize this one. Don't look at general reason, because Turkey has one of the best universities. And I did this one, but I wouldn't want you to do that. Okay. And a university, a degree offered or obtained in Turkey can be utilized in many of the European countries. That's true. But these are generic because most people will write the same thing. Okay, so personalize it. Maybe you are someone that is interested in being a bilingual, meaning you can speak two languages. Okay, so having the opportunity to study in Turkey will give you the having a chance to study in Turkey will give you the opportunity for you to be a bilingual by the time you are done with your program, especially like for bachelors, okay, or even masters, because there are certain programs apart from the 1 year Turkish language course, even your next 2 years will be in Turkish. Okay, so that's like you're personalizing things. Now the next one you may want to include is that how the universities you've applied to, your first 5 universities, the courses that they offer perfectly aligns with your career and professional goals. So you have to personalize things, differentiate yourself from other applicants. Okay, and the next thing you want to talk about is your career goals. Of course, everybody knows what they want to do in future. At the end of the day, the scholarship committee is looking at you. They want to develop you so that you will be able to go back to your country and give to your society. So make sure you align your career goals or yes, professional goals with your country. How this degree is going to benefit you going back to your country and what are the impacts you are going to create. So that's key. Now, the last thing I want us to look at is the research proposal. And I know this is something I should have done, just like create a separate video, but I just want to include it here. Okay, not all programs will require you for you to write a research proposal, but those that require, I just want to highlight certain things. Okay, look at the questions. They will ask you what is the subject. Okay, and the next thing they will ask you about, I just want to look at my computer quickly so I'll be able to guide you guys. Okay, so I think there are 5 questions or 6. So the first one says subject of study. Okay, look at your area of focus. If it's engineering, what type of engineering? What are the research topics at this moment? Okay, the current research topics. Look at them and find one topic that interests you. Okay, in my own case, the subject of study is civil engineering or structural engineering. Now I have to explain that, what it means in my own way and from other sources. Okay, that's the subject. Now the next thing they've asked me, and remember there are word limits. Okay, what are the benefits of applying? Okay, I think the next one was for me to give I think, okay, the questions, fine. You have research questions. I think there are like 5 questions, preliminary questions. So you have to go back, look at different sources, journals. based on the topic you have selected. Look at different sources, list them, okay, and try to find resources that will be able to help you for you to answer, for you to create questions based on your area of interest. And this is key. So now, at the end of the day, you need to find answers to these questions as well. Now, the next part of the research proposal is, I think, the importance of your subject in your field. Okay, in my own case was performance-based design, and how important it is in my field. I explained that. Okay, it does not mean it has to be your because this is not like those that are going for, I mean, PhD. Even them, they have to look at other sources as well for them to create a convincing research proposal. So you must have looked at, but make sure you just paraphrase. Use your own words. Okay, Mr. A and Mr. B can convey the same thing, but they will not write the same thing. That's one thing I want you to know. Okay, and I think the other part of the research was academic contribution of the study. Okay, that's we have done that. A minimum of 75 and a maximum of 300. Literature review. Okay, for this one, just look at the resources you've compiled. Okay, and take some materials. Okay, and don't forget again, if you are paraphrasing, you have to put some quotation marks. If you are using someone else resources or knowledge, make sure you cite them, so it won't look like you are plagiarizing. Okay, so make sure you do that. So I guess the last thing is, I think that's it. Literature review was the last thing. Okay, so and the other one was, I think, challenges. What are the key challenges really? Okay, I think something like that. Okay, I think these were all just questions I created. So guys, just a summary. Make sure you meet those minimum requirements. Academic, if not, don't apply. Age, if not, don't apply. Letter of intent, address it accordingly as I have listed. Okay, make sure it appears as a letter. Use your Word, Microsoft Word, and write this. And remember, even the letter, you have word limitation. So use your your computer, Microsoft Word, write this words, make sure you meet the requirement. So you just copy the letter and paste. Don't write inside the application. Okay? And I want you to invest. Even if you have 5 days remaining for you to submit your application, use 4 days just to write your research proposal and your letter of intent perfectly. Please, this is not like first come, first serve. Those who apply by the 18th will still be selected than those who applied even the first day they opened the portal. And the reason for that, the scholarship committee is not looking at who apply first, who submit an application as early as possible. It's about those who submit a compelling application and a complete application and meet the requirement. Okay, so guys, if you want to see the full video, I mean like the video where I actually explain almost all the requirements and some of the things the scholarship committee looked at, you can check my videos as well. Okay, it has been a nice time talking to you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit down the bell notification so that when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Okay, and share the content. Give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will, of course, spread the information to other viewers out there. See you guys. Bye bye. Take care of yourself and don't forget to pray always in all you do. Bye bye.